Bluebeard. At the edge of Millwood Valley, morning sunlight warmed the cobblestone paths and colorful flower stalls. Clara walked through the market, carrying fresh blossoms to her sister's bakery. She loved the calm rhythm of village life, yet her mind often wandered toward the quiet estate on the hill, where a mysterious nobleman lived alone behind high iron gates. A carriage pulled by black horses rattled to a stop near the fountain. Lord Nicolas stepped out, his deep blue coat shimmering under the sun. The villagers quickly quieted down, but Clara stayed where she was. When her basket tipped and scattered wild blossoms across the stones, he knelt down to help her pick them up. After weeks of gentle visits, Nicholas invited Clara to marry him and live in his grand estate. Though her sister Elena worried about the dark rumors surrounding his past, Clara saw a gentle man burdened by solitude. Walking up the estate driveway, Clara stepped through the wooden doors into a new life full of mystery. Life at the grand estate was comfortable and quiet, filled with warm fires and gentle evening conversations. One rainy morning, Nicholas prepared to leave for a short business journey across the valley. Handing Clara a heavy ring of silver keys, he encouraged her to explore every grand room, except for one small locked door in the east tower. With Nicholas away, Clara explored the sprawling manor, unlocking rooms filled with silk tapestries, ancient books, and rare clockwork mechanisms. The grand house felt less intimidating with every door she opened. Yet as the sun began to dip below the horizon, her thoughts returned to the single room Nicholas had asked her to leave untouched. Driven by a quiet impulse, Clara carried a brass lantern up the winding stairs of the east tower. At the end of the stone passage stood a heavy wooden door covered in carved ivy patterns. Her hands trembled slightly as she matched the smallest silver key to the keyhole, heart racing as the ancient lock finally turned. The wooden door creaked open, revealing a dusty room filled with forgotten marble statues and velvet-covered portraits of past noblewomen. On a central pedestal rested an ancient keyhole pedestal coated in dark crimson wax. As Clara stepped closer, the key slipped from her trembling fingers onto the red floor, staining the silver metal with an indelible crimson mark. Heart pounding, Clara hurried back to her quarters and attempted to wipe the stain from the key. She scrubbed the metal with soap, water, and polished cloths, but the red mark refused to fade. A cold feeling of dread washed over her as hoofbeats echoed outside the courtyard gates. Nicholas had returned from his trip much earlier than planned. Clara descended the main staircase, hiding the ring behind her dress as Nicholas stepped into the warm entryway. He smiled warmly, shaking rainwater from his heavy coat, yet his sharp eyes immediately noticed her pale expression. Stepping forward, he gently extended his hand, asking her to return the house keys he had entrusted to her care earlier that morning. With a faint tremor in her hands, Clara revealed the ring of keys. Nicholas gently took them, examining each silver key until his fingers rested on the stained, blue-gemmed key. His expression softened with sadness rather than anger. He quietly asked why she had chosen to break his trust and open the forbidden vault in the East Tower. Clara looked into his eyes, admitting her overwhelming curiosity and apologizing for breaking her promise. Nicholas explained that the vault held forgotten heirlooms from his late family, memories he had locked away because the sorrow felt too heavy to bear. He confessed that his secretive nature had hurt her, realizing trust could not grow from hidden doors and silence. Determined to help him heal, Clara reached out and gently took his hand. She invited Nicholas to walk back up to the East Tower together so they could face the past as partners. Though hesitant at first, Nicholas nodded softly. For the first time in many years, he felt a flicker of true hope warming his heavy heart. Together, Clara and Nicholas climbed the quiet spiral staircase toward the East Tower. The air felt lighter as they walked side by side, leaving fear behind. Reaching the heavy, carved door, Nicholas took the blue-gemmed key from Clara's hand. He gently placed his hand over hers, turning the ancient lock together in complete openness. The wooden door opened, revealing the quiet vault bathed in soft, silvery moonlight. Instead of dark secrets, the room was filled with old family heirlooms, golden locket photos, and hand-woven blankets from his childhood. Nicholas knelt beside a dusty wooden chest, his eyes shining with long-suppressed emotions as he picked up a delicate carved music box. Nicholas opened the carved box, letting a soft, soothing melody fill the quiet room. He shared sweet memories of his parents, explaining how grief had made him hide everything away behind locked doors.
You told me.
Clara sat beside him on the stone bench, listening gently as the heavy burden of sorrow finally began to lift from his heart. As the gentle tune drifted into the night, Nicholas showed Clara a delicate, hand-woven blanket his mother had knitted years ago. He realized that keeping these memories locked in the dark had only prolonged his heartache. Together, they gathered the precious heirlooms, ready to bring warmth back into the rest of the manor. Over the following days, the dark estate transformed into a bright and welcoming home. Sunbeams streamed through the tall, arched windows, lighting up polished wood and vibrant, fresh flowers. Nicholas worked alongside Clara, placing his family's treasured heirlooms on the main hall tables, no longer afraid of the memories they carried. Word of the changes at the manor quickly reached Millwood Village. Elena arrived at the estate gates, eager to check on her sister after hearing the rumors. Seeing Clara happy and laughing in the courtyard, Elena felt her worries melt away, realizing that love and honesty had truly healed the lonely lord. Inside the brightened hall, laughter echoed off the high stone walls as Clara, Nicholas, and Elena shared a warm afternoon meal. The once silent manor now buzzed with soft music and friendly conversation. For the first time in years, every door in the estate stood wide open, welcoming light and warmth into every corner of their lives.
Behold the beauty of Millwood.
As golden sunset painted the valley below, Clara and Nicholas stood together on the high garden balcony, looking out over Millwood Village. The shadows of the past had completely melted away, replaced by deep trust and honest affection. Hand in hand, they embraced a bright new future, knowing that love thrives where secrets no longer linger.